Alright, what is going on, fellas? Back with another episode. So today, I'm playing some Neon Abyss. I've been off this game for like 2 weeks now. I got the random patch going. I want to run an egg run, and yeah, see what happens. I haven't played this game in a while, but, I feel like the stories have to be getting told. Just about, weekly updates about my life, like 2-week updates. All explosions generate runestones. Runestones creates shockwaves, breaking off someone might grant you invincibility. Okay. What's this? A bomb that attracts enemies. Okay, cool. So let me go to what's it? Fortunism. I feel like I will start the run the same. Go to Fortunism, trying to get as much gold as I can, and then work my way from there. But yeah, no. What stories do I have in stored? Okay, I have a cool one like right off the bat. I don't know if I already told this one, but probably haven't. Dude, okay, so I was on the 401 driving back home to my parents' house. Right? And I'm in like start traffic. And I don't know if you guys ever heard the song Savior. Ooh. Nice. Okay, bro, like I'm trolling. Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever heard the song Savior by Kendrick Lamar, where it's like Cole made you think about it, but he is not your savior. Future told you to get a money counter, but he is not your savior. Braun made him give you flowers, but he's not your savior. Like, or I think it's like Kendrick made you think about it. Basically saying like, all these people that you idol, you idol them, but at the end of the day, they're not the answers. They can't save you for eternal salvation kind of thing. Only one thing can save you from that. Right? Only one person. But when I was listening to this, I was like, okay, yeah, but granted, keep in mind, I'm in like traffic, right? So, bro, as I'm hearing this song and I'm hearing about this like savior this, savior that, bro, I look to my left and like, I swear to God, there was just a cross, like a cross just at a church. Never seen this church in my life before. Ooh. Never seen this church in my life before as I've just been driving on this highway. Like a million times. I've driven down this highway like every single weekend to go see my parents. I've not seen this cross once. I think lethal damage, sacrifice half of the eggs, revive the store. That's pretty good. Well, yeah, no, so I looked at that and I'm like, bro, this has to be a sign from God. Like, what are the odds that I'm listening to Savior with Kendrick saying like, yo, all these people are not your savior? And then I look and then boom, that's where... Wait, hold on. Yeah, and then all of a sudden I see a cross. Like, come on now. Maybe it's a coincidence. I don't think so. I think it's a message. Okay. Now, I got 40 gold to my name. I got new curios. I'm gonna go over here, though. I'm gonna go see what's in the shop for me. Actually, yeah, I'll go what's in the shop. A light bulb, consume crystal to maybe hatch an egg. That's pretty good. Nothing piques my interest though. I should go over here. Try to open up this chest. Honestly, I don't mind the first turn open. Do not mind it at all. Yeah, so I went to go watch the soccer game with them and my friend and her friend. So unfortunately, I have one friend, love him, don't get me wrong, love him. Dude, it's so hard to take him around anywhere. And what I mean by that is like, bro, like we're around like kind of adults. That's like the best way I can describe it. Okay, right? So my girl, she's older than me. I know, cougar. I don't know how I did it. But yeah, so my girl's older than me by, I don't know, 4 years, 5 years. So her friends are around the same age as her, right? So she brings her friend. I am 27, turning 28 in August. Bro. So I invite her friend, or she invites her friend. Her friend's a Muslim. So he doesn't drink. Alright, he'll drink like virgin stuff, but he doesn't drink. So that worm. Yeah, he doesn't drink. What's this? For weapon level. So that gives you the extra jump. I might just hold down to this. Yeah, I don't really got nothing else. Oh. I'll go over here. So yeah, like already doesn't drink and he already like doesn't really like it. So I pull up my one buddy. He is unfortunately just an alcoholic. But like self-proclaimed. Right? So we get to this bar. It's called so we're going to this one spot because we're just trying to find a place to play, like watch the game. So we go to this place called like Real Sports or something sports bar. Doesn't matter. We go there. It's packed. There's no spots. The owner, so much so that the owner comes out and he's like, "Yeah, if you guys are waiting in this line, you're probably not." Dude, I hit every single one except that one. Yeah, so much so that the guy, like the owner came out as everyone's in line and was like, "Yeah, if you're waiting out here, you're probably not gonna get a seat. So like, kind of don't even try," kind of thing. That's essentially what I took of it. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Shout out to that guy for at least letting us know. Nice, I got some hearts back. Let's try to break this open one more time. Okay. So yeah, so he told us, I'm like, okay, cool. So we go, and then, but M's friend is having a comedy show, right? She hosts like comedy. So she is hosting the comedy show, and this comedy show is called like, it's called like the Muslim Girls Comedy, because the girl is Muslim. Alright? So I'm like, yeah, I'll support, no problem. So we go. Oh, well, sorry. So that thing was starting at 5. So we were like, okay, let's try to find a bar. Yeah, they keep giving me this. I don't want. I want to like stack up the numbers. Yeah, look at the entire board that's just like filled. I'm hoping this doesn't blow on me. Damn, blow on me. Okay, weapon. 2 weapons. Restores 1 crystal after spent 1 crystal. Let's do this to both of them. When damage be triggered invincibility. Let's just get the random effect. Actually, I don't even want the effect on this one. You may trigger flame riffs. Let's do this. I'd rather get this one instead. Restores 1 crystal after spending 1 crystal after spending crystals. So there is a chance I can get like some infinite crystal loop. You use turns while picking in the room with attributes. Okay, cool. Do I get greedy with this? I can. Hold on, maybe. But yeah, so we pick a bar close to the comedy show. Right? So my buddy, he doesn't eat, first of all. So we get to the spot and it's like, I don't know, it was like a vegan restaurant. Bro, I'm trying to poison me. This girl's trying to give me a vegan restaurant. What does this scale off of? Per weapon level, per crystal container, 9% weapon per key. So that'll be 9% total per weapon level. Okay, so this is my weapon that I'm holding is just currently stronger. Unfortunate. Okay. Blow up these. Blow up these. Place bombs, fiery bombs. Don't need the fiery bombs. A dance room. I'll do a dance room. I want to hit the shop first, just so I can get some stuff. Anyways, yeah, so we go to this Mexican spot called Papi Chulos. I don't recommend. I got scammed. Okay. Let's buy this. After hitting enemies 3 times, your next move becomes invincible. Do that. That will extract it. Yeah, I straight up got scammed. So we're going there. I'm like, hey, you guys playing the game? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, does it need reservations? He's like, no, it's first come, first serve. We got there pretty early, right? Hold on, let me try to lock in here. We got in early, like we showed up like 2 hours early, I think. Dude, what? Yeah, 2 hours early. We're eating, we're playing the mind, all that good stuff. So we were just playing, like we were just chilling. Anyways, so my buddy orders shots for everyone, and then he gets a shot for himself, and then he gets a beer. I'm like, okay, that's the type of night it is. So I get a Corona, because you know Coronas are goated. Should I do this? Should I blow the bag? I'll do it one more time. That's 10 coins. Like 10 coins for a relic. That's pretty good. Let's see what I can get though. But yeah, so he gets drinks for himself. I get a Corona. I get a Corona with the lime. He teaches me that if you put a Corona with the lime, if you flip it upside down and hold the lid, any damage increases egg attaching. Point again. Okay. So he's teaching me like if you flip it upside down, you can try to get the lime to sink to the bottom. I don't know if that's true, but yeah, I did it. It was starting to fizz, right? This is a key part of the story. Keep in mind when you flip the bottle, it's like when you flip it upside down and put it back facing forward. Oh, I almost messed up. Damn. Maybe my reaction time is bad or something. But yeah, so flipping the bottle for the lime, key part of the story. So we're watching the game. My one buddy probably drank like 4 shots, 4 beers. So four shots of rum, 4 beers, all in one go, right? On an empty stomach, mind you. Fully on an empty stomach. Yo, what the heck? All right, bro, I get it. All right, I'm done. Okay. So let's fight this boss here first before I start doing anything too crazy. But yeah, so it's like past halftime, it's still 0-0, and nobody, and we're like, all right, like we have to kind of leave at 5. So we left at 5, or we left before 5. Sorry, we took an Uber. We get to this bar, this comedy show. I'm like stuck right now. Yeah, we get to this comedy show. It's not that packed, but it's like mediocre comedy, you know? It's like people that are like starting to start up or something like that. So it's like you really can't expect much. Plus, it's like people trying, so it's like you double can't hate on it. But reduces weapon damage by 30%. Attack speed, but damage. I think I can do that. Damn. I can just keep hatching these eggs. But yeah, so you really can't expect much. Anyway, so we get to the spot, and first of all, there's some people that are like, there's like a bunch of these other people that are like, the Muslim girl comedy show, who would watch that? Like, why are we going to that? I'm like, yo, chill. Let the girls do what they want to do, you know? So anyways, we go in, and this is like a waiting room, right? My buddy goes to the bar over there, gets another beer and another shot. I go to the bathroom. I come back out, and then they're like, okay, yeah, like seats through, like, whoever's going for this show, the Muslim girl show, go to here and then you can take your seats. And then I was like, okay, where do I want to go? I have a back to Portugal. So I was like, okay, we want to sit in the front. 50% chance into homing bullets. Fire slow-moving orbs that slid into homing bullets upon disappearing. I don't want to pick that up just to try it. Every 5 crystals consumed restore half a heart. Whoa! Hold on, this light bulb might be the greatest thing ever. So yeah, so he gets another drink. Oh no. So yeah, he gets another drink. At this point, I think he's on like shot number 5 or 6. One of the two. So he gets that. But he's still like pretty fine. Like he has a pretty high tolerance. Right? Okay, let's get rid of this. Increases body size, no shot. Okay, let's go here, get the shield. But yeah, so he's completely fine, which is crazy, but it's true. He's like completely fine. A little bit like tipsy, you can like hear it, but he's not like slurring words, no nothing like that. So anyways, so we get to the comedy show and there's a QR code for drinks. You can get more drinks. Bro, this guy's on it, and he has like an old phone as well. Bro, the phone's lagging and shit. He don't care. Bro, he do not care. This guy's like an Android like S4. He don't care. Bro's he's like, man, I got no service in here. He's like, oh wait, there's Wi-Fi on the panel. Sorry, big yawn. So he looks at the panel, orders a drink, mid-show, mind you. Mid-show, this guy's just... Come on, give me an easy one. Give me an easy one. This one's like doable, right? Nice. Yeah, I was like, so he orders the drink, he orders the beer, orders a shot with it. Like, dude, there's no way. This is like shot number 7 at this point. Honestly, I actually really like this item. Or this gun. Let's go in the battle room. Actually, let's check an aid here. Nice. Ooh. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should freaking pop these. Nice. So yeah, he gets 2 more beers, 2 more drinks. There's this one comedian there. Her name was Suggle. Like Suggle, I think. Or EL, I don't know. She's like this like Muslim like Somalian girl. Yo, she's actually like really funny. She's like I think she's an amateur comedian. I don't know. But she was actually pretty funny. So yeah. Also, okay. So part of the reason why we went to the comedy show for 2 reasons, right? Number 1 is it's M's friend that's hosting it, so it's kind of like you want to be a good supporter. But number 2 is thingamabob. So M's friend that's Muslim is single. So M's been trying to hook him up with like a friend. And he's been saying like, yo, put me on one of your Muslim friends. And I don't know if you guys know, me and Em are both Christians. We're both Christians, so it's like, we don't really have that many Muslim friends to begin with. And I was like, Awaken a Hashman Grant, Crystal in battle. It's a container. Grants a crystal container. I'd rather just put the effect on there. 25% per level. But yeah, so M's one friend. So M's one friend that's a guy that's Muslim. He keeps saying like, yo, put me on your friends, put me on your friends. And we're like, yo, we're Christians. We don't really have like Muslim friends, you know what I mean? Okay, yeah, that's true. Should have expected it. Okay. Let's go over here. I can buy this. Buy that. Ooh, it's an epic. Let's try it. It's like double the damage. Let's go into this room right here. Level 2? What's the scale off of? Wisp. 100%, 100 plus 100 weapon damage. Let's check it out. But yeah, so we're going for him as well, because we're like, alright, hopefully you can pull some Muslim girl. If we're going to the Muslim woman's comedy show, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, hopefully you can pull. But I was like, yo, Em, you gotta tell your friend, like, you can't just, you know, you kind of have to put in some work when you're dressing. You can't just do your usual. I want a heart container. Because like he's kind of like a comfortable dresser, you know. He wears the sweatpants, he wears the hoodie, all that stuff. But I was telling her, I was like, yo, he's kind of has to try a little bit. Because like, if he wants a hijabi body, like he kind of needs to put in the work. Some do not disappear. Some purple ones do not disappear. Do I want a wisp thing? 1 per wisp. Yeah, I'll try that. I was like, yeah. Like, unfortunately, you have to kind of like do stuff. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I was like, yo, you kind of have to put in work. I'm like, in battle, always shades, grant protective barrier. What does this do again? Gems or coins. So if I already... Yeah, I was like, you can't be dressing like comfortable if you want some hijabi baddie. I'm like, it doesn't work like that. You know, like a hijabi baddie's gonna want someone that's like, you know, also putting in the work. So I was like, yo, just please tell him, just like, you know, wear something. And she was like, I'm wearing my Raptor sweater. And then she's like, yo, please. So anyways, he ended up bringing his Raptor sweater. I'm like, bro. I'm like, how do you expect to pull anyone when all you're doing is dressing like casually, like comfortable? Opening the chest sometimes spawns 2 golden bombs. I do like how they tailor, like... Alright, yeah, I get it. Okay, hold on. Let me lock in real quick. Dude. Okay, that was close. I try it one more time. 6. I don't think that should have missed, but whatever. Okay, hold on, bro. Buzzer beater. Let's go! Freezing curio that consumes crystals, increase the eggs hatching process once. Yeah, that was a crazy buzzer beater. But yeah, so I'm like, bro, you kind of have to dress up if you want a girlfriend. You know what I mean? You can't just be dressing up how you would normally and be like, yo, I want this girl to accept me for me. It just doesn't work like that. You kind of have to have some, like, swag to you, I guess. When you use consume crystals to refresh all items in the current room, however, they may occasionally disappear. I got on my face. Nice. 2 for 2. Anyways, so yeah, we get to the comedy show. My one buddy's just getting drunk. He's like adding on to the comedy though. He's like not heckling, but like he's adding good banter to it. That's like the best way I could describe it. So yeah, he's adding good banter to it. So then after that, we leave. We meet up with her friend, and she's like, "All right, I'm tired. I'm over this. I want to drink." Like, not I'm over this. Like, she's happy that it happened. She's like, "I need a drink." However, she is a Muslim. She's a Muslim woman. I'm like, "What are you talking about? You need a drink?" I'm like, "A drink of what?" So like, we're talking like orange juice. Like, what are you talking about? And yeah, so she's like, "Yeah, there's a bar not too far from here. It's called Teddy's. We can go there." So I'm like, okay. So we go to Teddy's, and my buddy is like, "Damn, I didn't finish my beer yet." And we're like, "Okay, you just gotta chug it." So he chugs it. Yeah, he chugs it. And then we go to this bar, right? We go to the bar. Dude. This thing scales off a wisp, right? Projectiles. 1 per wisp. Yeah, so we get to the bar and we all take a shot because we're like, "Oh yeah, celebration shot, like congratulations on hosting this kind of thing," right? So we all take a shot, and I think it's like a shot of tequila, and then my one buddy's like, "Damn, does that taste like another one?" And the girl's like, "No." So the host, she brought her sister and her boyfriend. Well, her boyfriend and her sister. So they both showed up. So the whole time, I was like, "Damn, this guy's getting like super lit." Anyways, like, he was definitely saying, "Ooh, hold on. I want to save this. Hold on. Push that there. I gotta push another one over there. Why is it so easy to move that way?" If I can like sneak in here, I'll be good. Dude, I'm just trying to push this thing. I don't want to waste a grenade. But yeah, so... Oh, nice. If I push this... I gotta just keep like shucking it a little bit. I don't know if that's even a word, but... I think it's definitely because I shot that one. But dude, this is kind of getting annoying. Okay. Get some progress, I think. Okay, good. Nice. Okay, good. Keep shoving it. But yeah, so bro got very drunk. That's like the nicest way I can put it. Anyway, so these girls are like, you know, they're in their 30s. So they're kind of more serious, you know, like not serious as in like they don't like to joke around, but they're more mature, to say the least. So they're more mature. Bro, my buddy takes the freaking Corona that he buys after. He bought like another 2 or 3 shots. Takes the Corona, flips it upside down, and like imagine like a garden hose. You know when you like cover up a garden hose? Bro, this shit shoots into the sky. Thankfully, towards me. Because if it landed on the girls, man, I don't know what would have happened. But the girls were like, "You're so lucky." She's like, this is like an expensive whatnot. She's like, you're so lucky that that didn't hit me. I'm like, honestly, fair. It was lucky. Because, yeah. I don't know what would have happened, but I can guarantee you, like, the mood would have changed, like, instantly. But yeah, so then we were driving back, we were getting back home. Oh, I didn't spin. I did. Yeah, so now we're going on the like the train station back, and then we have to send our friend to the opposite side because we're going west and he was going east. So we're like, okay, you just gotta take the subway. You gotta go down this way. We're gonna go down this way. Good luck. But yeah, he was kind of wasted, but he did make it home. He did, in fact, make it home. Nice. Cash, money. So yeah, he ended up making it home. But he almost created some problems. And I was like, yeah, I am, so that's my friend. And she's like, yeah. She's like, I like him. She's like, I don't know if I can bring him around my friends, though. And I was like, yeah, I kind of figured. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, nice. Oh, we can uncatch this. Hashmoun's in the room. Don't need that. But yeah, so that's the story of the World Cup. You know, it was eventful, to say the least. You know, the World Cup only happens once every 4 years. Bro, it's my last World Cup in my 20s. Take that in. Take that in. Bro, I'm about to be in my 30s the next time the World Cup shows up. Okay. And speaking of World Cup, you see the new controversy with Lamine, like Yamal's girlfriend? How like 3 weeks ago she was with like another guy, like 3 weeks ago. And then Mr. Lamine hops in the DMs and she's all for it. It's kind of crazy, man. Now, I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's unfortunate. But yeah, I can't finish the last word, but you know what I'm saying. Boom. I can sack some more HP. Just for some gold. Which I'm probably gonna do. It is like 11:50 though, so I do want to kind of go to bed kinda on time. Last time I was at 1 till 1 a.m. But dude, have you been seeing the thumbnails though, bro? They've been kind of goated, no? They've been kind of sick. So, throw that. Also, my next plan is to... I'm gonna start uploading videos with my face in it. I think that's the next thing I'm gonna do. Put my face in the videos. Hopefully you guys will like that. I think that's like a next step to my... I feel like I'm comfortable on the mic now. To where like... it will emphasize the video. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm lying, I don't know. But maybe it'll do better. Just because like... you guys can see my face. It's gonna be more of like a... an intimate thing, I'd say, you know? It's like the best word I can use to describe it. I want to fail this a bunch of times. Damn. Over here. What's this? Occasionally generate toxic gas at the position of the enemy where they are eliminated. Ooh, I also forgot I can get one of these. I got one of these. Kind of too late for it, but whatever. Consume crystal store all in a put a chest of 30. Buy that. This. Block bullet. Yeah, I'll block some bullets, you know. Shield? Don't think I need the shield. I'll probably find some more. I could nade it. See what I can get. If I can get the shield. Okay, alright. Not perfect, but you know. No harm, no foul. But yeah, Mr. Lamine Yamal. Bro, this guy was with a girl with a guy like 3 weeks ago, and then she breaks up with him, and then now she's with the soccer player. I don't think I've ever seen the boss fight. How do I dodge that? I am just taking so much damage. Okay. Dodging it though. When eggs hatch, grant wisps. Ooh, it's huge. Each time coins are spent. Eggs are hatched, grant wisp. At death's door, eggs. All eggs are turned into wisp and revert after battle. It's kind of good. I want her container. So I can start hatching eggs. I can start hatching eggs and then call it going from there. No hidden wall. Let's see what else I have to talk about. I know I have a bunch to talk about. Let's see. I have a bunch of YouTube talking points. At least I think I do. Let's go talking points. Oh. Dude, okay, so I had like 2 stories. So I got called into work, right? And I went, and there was this one guy. Okay, so a little bit of a misunderstanding, but so this one guy was around. I was working in a hospital. Increase weapon damage and breaks all obstacles you touch in the current room. Okay, let's get that. Nice. But yeah, so I'm working at the hospital, and this guy, I'm like, oh, like, are you working all night? And he's like, yeah, I'm here till I think it's like 7 a.m. something like that. He has like an 11 to 7 or like 7 to 7, whatever. And I'm like, dude, that is like the worst shift of all time. I don't think there is the worst shift than that. And he's like, yeah, but you get paid a premium, so like it's not too bad. And I'm like, yeah, but like, do you have like a wife or kids or something? I feel like that's like the worst. And he's like, no wife, no kids. So I'm like, okay, like, you know, I don't blame anyone if they don't have any wife or kids. If that's just not on the cards, or dude, come on, man. Yeah, that's just on the cards, or maybe you just didn't want them. Like, you know, it doesn't, like, anything could happen. So I go in here. What is gaining me wisp right now? Eggs hatch. No. Unlocking grants wisps. So I can also start unlocking. Dude. I'm gonna go back. Pop all these. Let's go. Pop this again. There's more crystals afoot. I'm just going here first. Let's spend some more. Okay, what do I need here? I know I need... That's an egg. This one's good. That's probably one of the best ones I can get. I missed it. If I can bring it to the top though, I'll be good. I wish I had that one where it's like spend money to get wisp. Anyways, bro, so okay, that was just way off. I need to lock in. Hold up. But yeah, so I'm like, yeah, no problem. You know, I don't want to knock anyone for, you know, not having kids, because it's maybe he's just not into the cars. Maybe he just doesn't want kids. You don't know. You never know. But he's like, yeah, I don't have kids or family. I have what I thought was. What did he say? What did he say? What did he say? He said, pets? No. Bro, hold on. I gotta think of the word that he said. Picking up keys, sometimes he is. Faster? No. Creatures? No. Dragons. No. What did he say? Oh, yeah. So I'm like, oh, so like, what do you do for fun? He's like, oh, like, he's like, I have creatures. What I thought is he said preachers, right? I thought he said preachers. So I'm like, oh, preachers, like, are you religious? And then he's like, dude, why can't I grab this freaking thing? So yeah, I heard preachers. He said creatures, right? So I'm like, okay. Nice. Fill all crystal containers. Nice. This is the combo that you need. What else do I want? I got this like pyramid thing. I don't really know what it does. Okay, not getting that. Unlocking extra, opening crystal chest drops extra keys or latches. Okay, cool. Like X-ray bombs, I'm pretty sure. No. Okay. 25 gold now, though. Starting to up the price. What? I didn't even press E. What? I didn't even press anything. But yeah, so this guy's like, yeah, I have creatures. I heard preachers. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like, are you religious at all? And he doesn't say anything. He's like, I have pens. Damage. Just drops a key. Says, oh, okay, yeah, you have pens. That's cool. And then he sends me the, shows me the pens because he built his own, like, he like has his own custom pens. And so he didn't say preachers. He said creatures. Okay. Let's combine. Let's combine all of these, combine these. Okay, I kind of got something going on here, though. Combine all these even more. Combine these even more. Oh. So yeah, this guy says creatures, right? So I'm like, oh. Okay. But I'm like, what kind of creatures? So I'm like, at this point, I'm just confused. I'm just confused on what he actually has. And he's like, yeah, I have dragons. And at this point, I'm like, okay, so like, clearly this guy is on the spectrum, right? Like, clearly. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I'm like, dragons, what's that like? And I'm in my head, I'm thinking like this guy's playing Half-Life or something. I like this little thing I got going on here. Is it the Omni Mask? As a crystal container. How am I getting more eggs though? The conch pops up, the Omni Mouse pops up, the conch. When it grants a wisp at that store. Yeah. So yeah, I'm hearing creatures, right? So I'm like, oh, what kind of creatures? He's like dragons. I'm like, okay. I'm like, dragons doesn't really make sense to me. But to each their own. And then he sends me this pen. Because I'm thinking he's playing like Half-Life. right? I think that's my... I go immediately to this guy's playing Half-Life. Let's get back to the... Can I go past 30? No, 30's the max. So he's like, no, here's the pen. I look at the... He's like, I have a YouTube channel. I'm like, okay, cool. I look at the YouTube channel. He has a YouTube channel, and it's called Fantastic Beasties. Yeah, Fantastic Beasties. Keep merging all these. Yeah, Fantastic Beasties. But the problem is, like, he's posting the exact same video multiple times. I'm gonna keep running. I gotta keep spamming this until I can get. Okay, keep popping these. Keep popping these. I have to be close, right? I have like an infinite setup right now. Got these purple wisps going. How many more wisps do I need? I don't know. Okay, merge them. So I'm at 19, pretty much 19 purple wisps. Or gold wisps, sorry. Okay. Gotta keep popping this. Okay, probably one more, right? I do one more. Let's do this. Okay, I can still keep doing it though. I'm at 22 gold wisps. I gotta keep spamming this thing though. Hold up. I'll tell my story after this. So I'm at 22. So I'm at 22 golds. So if I get past 22 with golds, then I'm chilling. Let's merge all of these. So now I'm at 25 gold. Okay, so I just gotta keep spamming these things. It's gonna take a little bit though. Okay. Boom. Not enough wisp. I'm at 25. So pop these, merge them again, merge them one more time, merge them again. No, I can't. Not enough wisps. So this is the max I can do. So this is the max I can do. So I have need 4 blues. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I got everything. Now I should be like the strongest player in the game right now. Yeah, dude, I'm kind of cracked right now. Any wisp weapon ever. So yeah, this guy's name is Fantastic Beasties on YouTube. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. You have a YouTube channel. I'm like, I didn't want to tell him I had a YouTube channel. But if you ever want to show love, go to Fantastic Beasties. The only problem is his content is the exact same. And what I mean by that isn't like, yeah, I kind of post similar content. You know, I post like, it's me just playing games while I talk about life. But he literally, so, okay. So he told me he's a breeder, right? Which is pretty cool. You know, if you're like breeding snakes or whatever, that's pretty cool. I should also be going for not this. Yeah, like that's a pretty cool thing, right? If you're a breeder, like a lot of people should be interested in that. Like if you watched like Ants Canada before, like that guy was huge when like during COVID. I used to watch, like love watching the Ants Canada. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go back over here. Polytheism. Let's check over here. Not over here. But yeah, so you just gotta look at the video. I could try to explain it. His name is Fantastic Beasties, right? So he goes through like Toronto or whatever, and he's like, okay, I'm here again with another episode of Beast in the City. Beast in the City. Today I am at, okay, for melee damage, I'll take that, sure. How much is that? 60 coins? He's like, yeah, so today, on today's episode, we are in Starbucks. So Starbucks, we're here. But he doesn't like show like a camera of the like where he is. He only shows the camera of himself. Right? So it's like, I could be on Mount Everest for all you know. But if I'm showing myself, you would never know I'm on Mount Everest. That's how he kind of operates. Granted, I can tell he's like kind of on the spectrum. So I'm not like pissed off at him or something, but I'm like, dude, if you're a breeder, I think there's so much better content you can do than just, oh yeah, today I'm at the local H&M. And he has him, the bearded dragon, on his shoulder. And he's pointing the camera at himself. And I'm like, alright, bro, like, love this for you? But we gotta be, if you're a beast in the city, let's see the city. I don't want to just see you. Maybe I'm wrong? I could be wrong. Using Keydrop's heart. Or a moldy heart. Go in here. Go here. My character is so incredibly strong right now, it's kind of ridiculous. I'm just jumping around shooting. I don't even know what's shooting. All I know is I'm shooting. Okay. Go over here. The invisible wall has to be here. Yeah, nice. Oh, nice. Shout out to that guy. Okay. Go here, pick this up. So yeah, so poor guy, you know, gotta respect him. But I'm like, bro, Beast in the City needs to like, we need like a little franchise upgrade or something. Like, I feel like there's so much potential to it. You know what I mean? And dude, so I was watching a Mr. Beast YouTube video today. Or not YouTube video, it was, I'm gonna try opening up this thing one time. 30 coins. Okay, so I'm going for broke here. I wonder what that thing is. Going for it. Damn. You know, I knew it wasn't gonna work, don't get me wrong. But I want to try. So yeah, so I don't need this thing anymore. Yeah, I don't think I need this thing anymore. God of nuclear. Excuse me. But yeah, so I was watching the Mr. Beast video, and essentially, grant wisps, let's do this, projectile, hit range, weapon level no longer increases. Why would I want that? Why is that a thing? Wait, so what happens? Wait, that's so weird. So what happens? Let's go to the chest room. Actually, weapon no longer increases. Levels no longer. Why? So am I just hard stuck out of this weapon? Like this is like just the max I can go now? I don't know. We'll check it out. I'm an idiot. Oh wait, it gave me some stuff. Grants 2 shields and the ability to fly periodically. Ooh. Honestly, I'm not even mad anymore. Ability to fly. But yeah, so I was watching. Sorry, I got sidetracked. But yeah, I was watching a Mr. Beast video, and he's basically saying like, dude, there's so much like stuff you can do online now. Like, there's so many. Like, everyone wants to be like a content creator. He's like, I encourage everyone to be a content creator. He's like, what's the harm in trying? Oh, you know what, Mr. Beast? I'm trying. I'm like, I mostly do this for like the few viewers that actually watch me. But I'm like, it is like, I just like doing this. You know, I don't want to say I love doing it every single day because some days I'm tired, and that's why I don't upload, right? There's some days I don't upload, and you guys know that. I have like a life. And I know you guys respect that as well, which is like the coolest part. Let's go with this. He's going up. That means I'm going up. Nice. Get that. But yeah, so yeah, he's like, you always gotta try. He's like, statistically speaking, you're not gonna be a Mr. Beast. Increases every stat, cool. So yeah, statistically speaking, you're not gonna be a Mr. Beast, but you can be close to that, or like you can like. He's like, as long as you keep trying and stick at it. He's like, you can't become the best podcaster if you only listen to podcasts. You kind of have to watch who's doing the podcast as well. Be like, okay, this is why he's successful. Like, if you were to like look at Joe Rogan, you're like, okay, Joe Rogan is successful because he has interesting viewers on or interesting guests on or whatever. And that's how Joe Rogan made his following. He also started very early. Now the problem is like YouTube right now is just tainted with shorts. Yeah, it's literally tainted with YouTube shorts. Use generator. Cool. Hold on. Oh, that's a collectible. I'm not gonna pick up. But yeah, so YouTube's like tainted with shorts. So I'm like, do I pivot and make like YouTube shorts from these clips? I could. Get that. I did get this. Do I want to get as strong as I can, or do I want to just like end the video and end the run? But yeah, so basically Mr. Beast is like, man, you gotta like put in the reps, and eventually like the progress will come. He's like, there's such a niche on YouTube, like everything is a thing. Like you can do anything on YouTube. And I'm like, honestly, man, like I think I'm living proof. I have like 200 videos uploaded. I have 65 subscribers now. It's kind of crazy, man. 65 subscribers. I've never thought I would have gotten here. Bro, I think at the start of this year I had like 32. So I like doubled my subscribers in like a year. Which is so awesome, man. Like it's so crazy to me. But yeah. One day I'll hit 100 and then who knows, maybe I'll hit 200. But I'm not really thinking about that. I'm just thinking about like, you know, making you guys entertained, keeping you guys entertained, playing games that you guys want to see me play. And yeah. That's kind of what I want to do. That is the goal. Drop one key. Sometimes you're supposed to have a heart. Ghost print. So if I do this. Okay, so I still get the level. Or I still get the thing for the level. Nice. But yeah, and then he's also saying like, just set goals for yourself. So I remember, so I asked my younger brother today, I was like, yeah, what's your goals by the end of the year? He's like, I want to save up 10K. I want to save up 10K cash, and then after that I'm going to start investing. I'm like, dude, honestly, that's awesome. Oh. Oh, that's huge. Using curio grants wisp based on the number of crystals consumed. So I was like, dude, yeah, that's. And then I asked my brother's girlfriend. I was like, same question. I was like, what's your goals for this year? Like, what are you trying to do? And I'll read you out what she said. It's pretty interesting because everyone has their own goals, right? So she says, by the end of 2026, like January, a lot of things I've always have goals. I want to have some saved up more, saved up more money. I want to receive a promotion at work, fill up my Bible with way more notes, be stronger physically and emotionally, and I don't know a lot of things, but I already start working on these things. And I'm like, okay, so she already has a goal in mind, right? That's what she wants to do. She wants to. I think the filling in the notes in the Bible is like amazing. To be honest, I think that's one of the coolest things you can do. So, yeah, I just think that's one of the coolest things. Anyone that's like close to their faith, man, I like really envy them. Cause I'm like, I have the faith. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if I like. Not even I don't know. I know I don't like. I'm not taking it as serious as I should, and I know when it comes down to Judgment Day, I will be judged harder, like way harder, because you know I had the material, I had the book, I rep the faith, I have a cross tatted on my body, right? Reduce one heart container and increase attack speed by 10%. Increase weapon projectile count by 1. Ooh. So yeah, I know I'm gonna get judged hard, and I do want to have a better relationship with a god, because I think that's like super important too. Like one of the most important things you can do is have a good relationship with God. Let's go to Hermes. Let's see if I can do Hermes. Actually, this one's the one that's new. I'm gonna go Hermes. Hermes is the hardest fight. I'm gonna go Hermes. But yeah, no. So, and okay, and that's what I was telling him as well. I know I was talking to you guys about the whole savior thing. Like, oh, he is not your savior. He's not your savior. When I looked to the side and I saw like that photo, or not the photo, the cross, I was like, man, that just means that, to me at least, like that just means that like God, like Jesus is looking down at me. I'm like, I don't know if I'm one of his favorites, but I know for a fact that he acknowledges me. I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like that true, like 100% in my heart. I feel like he acknowledges who I am as a person. Oh. There's some crystals. No, not really. Yeah, that's just my thoughts. I was just like, man, this has to be like a sign. It's like, yo, man, I'm still here. Don't worry. Or like a, I'm still, or it could be like a, I'm here, like, fix up kind of thing. It could go either way. Right? Ooh. I think I popped those open real quick. I had to fly straight to him. Okay, let's go here. Got this egg, I guess. I can just start popping the ability every single chance I get. But yeah. Also, yeah, I went to go see the Odyssey in theaters. Bro, it's such a good movie, man. I highly recommend it. Wait, you can go past... What? You can go past 33 wisps? Got it capped off. This has to be it, right? Yeah, why are we just putting a ledge there? Oh, I have no more grenades. I have like 0 grenades. Invincibility after taking damage. Nope, don't need that. Bunch of pickups, I can hold that. But yeah, the Odyssey, bro, I don't know, like, I know you guys heard this a million times, but yo, you gotta watch it in the, like, that IMAX, whatever, 700 millimeter, whatever you call it. I didn't realize how much better it is in it. Because I'm looking at, like, clips with it and without it. Bro, you can't see half the movie. What's going on in half the movie? But we bought D-Box. And I don't know if you guys have ever used D-Box before. In my opinion, it's good. I don't think it's worth the money, though. I think it would be good for a horror movie. Because, it's what D-Box is, if you don't know, is it's a movie theater. It's the seats that move. Here. Open up this. Let's do this. Open up that. Bouncy bombs, don't need that. I'll buy this though. Level 4 still. Effect. Okay. What's down here? If I find some more shields, I'll take it. If not, whatever. Got a heart. Over here. Over here. This is the best. Galaxy Towel is like a top tier item. It's funny how I didn't actually find the boss room yet. Yeah, no. This week I'm going up to the cottage. So we're going up to Rice Lake, I think? Yeah, we're going up to Rice Lake. So that'll be fun. I don't know, we're gonna do some fishing or whatnot. I think it's Rice Lake. I don't know if it's Muskoka, Rice Lake, whatever, but we're going up there. So yeah, so that'll be fun. Me, my younger brother, his girlfriend, my older brother, his girlfriend. Yeah, we're all going. And then a lot of family members. So all in all, it's about to be a great time. Hermes, God of Messages. Biggest problem with Hermes is you just can't hit him. He just keeps running around. Look how much little damage I'm doing. I should only go to Hermes if I know I'm like absolutely cracked on a run. But yeah, no. So I'm gonna buy my dog a life jacket. Just in case she like falls into like off the dock. Not gonna lie, I should also buy myself a life jacket. I don't really know how to swim. Okay, if I can swim, if I like, how do I describe it? Yeah, I can swim if I fall in a pool, I'll make it up. Yeah, I'll make it up. But put me in the ocean, no way. Dude, this boss takes so long to freaking kill him, man. I don't know what it is, but he takes so long to freaking die. Projectiles can pierce through. Alright, now it's the final fight. Or I think there's actually 2 fights after this. If I find the boss, I'm going to try to go in there. What do I want to do? Probably consumerism, just kind of get the... Actually, do a theism. Let's go do a theism again. Here, open up that. At the heart. Famine would be a good buy. Okay, let's toss this. Boom, alright. But yeah, so the copter's gonna be fun. I'm gonna buy my dog a life jacket. My dog's like 70 pounds. I'm gonna take like a measurement of her weight, width, or her chest, sorry. So yeah, I'll be fun. Man, me and my buddies have been playing Night Rain recently. Like, dude, this game is just so fun. I have been slacking on Jiu-Jitsu though, like tremendously been slacking on Jiu-Jitsu. I feel so bad. I haven't been going as much, but I did tell my professor, I was like, man, it's summertime. Like, I just want to do herd rat stuff with my friends kind of thing. I was also supposed to clean up my work truck today, but bro, it was raining. Okay, is this thing ever gonna blow up, or? Yeah, it's like, it was like spitting the entire night. But like, it wasn't like rain, but it wasn't like dry either. So it's like I couldn't gut my house, or my van, sorry, and then just put it all back together. I was like, I just couldn't. Goddamn. Ah. Alright. But yeah, so I was supposed to clean out the van. That didn't go as planned, like at all, unfortunately. But you know, it's okay, you live and you learn type of thing. Frig, man. No. I know what you got in store for me. I'm already too strong. Alright, but I keep taking this friggin' damage. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, the game plan was like go home, clean up the van, and then, bro, these like golf ball size freaking rain pellets were just falling down. I'm like, bro. Just need to die. Where is the last one? There we go. I'm gonna go in here. Hopefully I can get a shield. Just raining shots from the top. If I had a way to like track bullets on this thing, it'd be insane. But yeah, no. Dude, and my dad, I think, like, oh, yeah, for the cottage, like, everyone has to bring, like, their own type of food. It's like a potluck kind of thing. One of the family members was bringing liver. And I'm like, alright, bro. And I'm like, liver? Who the hell wants to eat liver? But apparently, yeah, so they're making the liver. It's like a liver curry type of thing. I'm like, man, okay, bro, I gotta stop doing that. I'm just gonna travel. Sweet, I didn't even know that was there. And I did obviously choose the wrong way, because why wouldn't I? But yeah. Also, man, I haven't taken my vacation yet, and it's kind of bumming me out. Because I'm like, man, I want to go somewhere. Em wanted to go to Halifax. Or, no, I think it was Nova Scotia. I don't know where she wanted to go, but she wanted to go somewhere. She wanted to go to the East Coast because she said apparently it's beautiful and this, that, and the third, you know. I completely forgot I can run into stuff. That's funny. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go over to the shop. What is the shop? Get the gun. Get one last buff. Effect. Don't even care what the effect is. Find use some crystal to become invincible and deal damage to nearby enemies. How much crystals? 4 crystals. A lot of crystals. I don't think it's worth. Alright. Dark Aphrodite. See, like, Hermes makes no sense, bro. Like, compared to this guy, like... This doesn't make any sense. Also, I don't know what this heart chain is supposed to do to me. I don't know why they gave me a melee damage one, but okay. Oh, victory. Sick. Boom. Alright, guys. Well, that's good for a final episode for tonight. It's 12:30 right now, so, you know, gotta head to bed. But I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Hopefully I didn't bore you at the end. I just was running out of stories. Anyways, catch you next episode. Peace!